Welcome back to DBL. Pinterest will stop promoting wedding venues that romanticize former slave plantations. The social media site made the call after an advocacy group raised concerns about content that glorifies slavery history in the South. Other sites, including The Knot and Wedding Wire, are following suit, saying they will remove vendors who do not comply. So DBL Nation, we want to know what you think in today's Fifth Host. Is it wrong to have a wedding at a former slave plantation? Great topic. Take it away, Erica.
Ellen says, how could anybody ever think this was even close to a good idea? Speechless. Ellen, you would be very surprised. Not only that, I have actually not gone to a wedding because I was like, you think you're going to get me voluntarily on a plantation? I do not think so. I currently have a painting called Queen in my bedroom, and it shows a woman, a black woman, unshackled and walking through the cotton field to the big White House. And the only way that I want to see that is the emancipation, not about what the history is, unless we're actually having a historical lesson.
Hilda says, I honor the people who died there. Make it a place of beauty among all the hate that was there. We will never change. We will never change for the better if we keep hate alive. Hilda, I want to agree with you, except I just listened to Erica Cobb's answer, and I don't think my answer really matters. I look back at the Coliseum and how many people were killed and murdered there for sport and eaten by lions, and we celebrate that place. So maybe it has to take a couple hundred more years, but again, I shouldn't be the one answering this.
All right. LaShawna says, I never understood the fascination with plantations. Of all the places to get married, why? I think, LaShawna, I think history is different for everybody, and it affects everybody differently. And some people just see it as a beautiful venue. I believe a lot of people, like myself, know the history there and wouldn't be, for lack of a better word, wouldn't be caught dead there. Think about how many Americans were reactive. We built a nightclub at Ground Zero. 9/11, saying, hey, people are going to be drunk and dancing in here, so we're kind of, we're removing that memory. I don't know if that would go over so well.
That's a great point. Mikayla says,
I have a squeaky chair.
You do have the squeaky chair today.
I just want to tell you, Sam, your boot game today.
Boot. He said boot.
Boot game. Boot game is just on.
Thank you. Boot.
Point.
It sounded like you said something else.
Yes.
Okay, because they are enlarged and in charge ever since I've been pregnant.
Well, I'm talking about the boots because I like my job.
I'm blushing a little. I want to get this last comment in because I think it's important, and it speaks to your point, Al. Mikayla says a plantation wedding may as well be at a concentration camp. I wouldn't even want to attend a wedding in this situation. I don't want to echo my co-hosts, but I completely agree with all of you. I don't even understand what the appeal would be. So you did not go. You were invited to a wedding, and what did you tell the individual?
Why?
Just curious.
No, I just didn't go. To me, if I'm going to go and visit a plantation or a former plantation, which I have with my family, it was about the historical context in terms of paying homage to our ancestors who lost their lives in order for our freedom.
I was just wondering if you had a conversation with that person and if that person could have had an aha moment, but for you, it wasn't worth it.
To me, I'm like, it's your wedding, you do what you want to do, but I think that I have
a question for you during the break.
Yeah, so we're going to keep the conversation going. That's okay, Travis? Okay, good. So stick with us. We'll be right back.